Hello guys and welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. Once again I'm Greg and this is the starting 11 show. I've got some news from Benitez's press conference and then we'll try and piece together what team we think he might play against West Ham. So the first bit of news, Luca Dean and Seamus Coleman can both play, they're both fit, the fullbacks back to full strength in that department. Yerry Mina had quite an intense international break, but there were sort of rumours he might have got a knock. We're hopeful he should play. On the flip side of the coin, though, we're still missing our two best bits of firepower. Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin won't be able to play. Obligatory news that Fabian Delph is injured as well, and Andre Gomes is also out. What I did miss, he might have said something, but I haven't heard if Iwobi's fit or not. I believe his recovery was meant to put him on track to start, and I think he said a couple of days ago in some press duty that he'd been training with Luca Dean and Seamus Coleman, so if he was on the same recovery path he should be available. That's the assumption I'm going to make. Please let me know in the comments if I've got that wrong. You know, he's not fit and he won't be playing, but I'm going to assume he is. That being said, I think we might see a couple of changes against the team that played against United. Players coming back in. Let's take a look. Jordan Pickford will start in goal, of course. I think at right back, Seamus Coleman will come back in. If he's fit, it makes sense. He's our out-and-out right back. Godfrey's been good, but you know, I may have different uses for him here. And that's the back two. We've got another conundrum, haven't we? Yerry Mina, I think if he's fit, is the man at the moment. Has been ever since Benitez came in, really. First couple of games he established himself. A lot of people have had issues with him in past seasons that he's unreliable, but I think he's proved now he's our main man at centre back. I think he's our best option. And the question is who plays alongside him. I think Mason Holgate might be out of contention at the moment and not quite in favour. Michael Keane is the obvious choice, but I think Ben Godfrey is the choice where we're starting to look to the future. People need to stop seeing this season so much as a stopgap, because we can still develop players in and amongst there, and I think making Ben Godfrey our choice centre-back, you know, that's a partnership that if they play most games of the season together, I think can be one of the best centre-back partnerships in the league. Big statement, I know, but Yerry Mina and Ben Godfrey, why not start doing it now, huh? On the left, of course, would be Luca Dean, and for me, that's not a bad back line. We sort out depth in the fullbacks. Seamus Coleman, we lift him out and replace him with a bit of a younger model, and I think that looks quite good. And then you've got, of course, Michael Keane on the sidelines. Central midfield partnership, Alan and Decore. I joked, I wasn't really joking, but Godfrey and Mina being one of the best centre-back partnerships. I think this actually is one of the best midfield partnerships in the league. Decore's dynamism, his ability to get forward, and Alan just being a rock. I think those two are playing so well together. The system we've got them in. One of them gets injured, I really do worry for us. Out on the right, I think we'll see the same personnel. I think it'll be Andros Townsend again. Great how much he's stepped up, really. I swear, when Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin were out, you'd think that would be our sort of goals dried up, but they've been distributed around the team, and Townsend has been a big part of that in filling in and chipping in those goals where we've been lacking them, getting us those points, getting us those wins, creating as well as scoring. What a signing he's turned out to be, and I've been forced to eat my words on that. Another person who's been chipping in with the goals, just in behind the striker, I think it'll be Damari Gray. Just provides the pace we need. On the left, this is where I think we might change. It was Gordon who started against Manchester United, but if Iwobi's back, he might take his space back. Gordon was only coming in as a sort of placeholder, it looked like, but his development hasn't been halted, which is great. Ancelotti favoured him, said he was impressed by him, and Benitez has sort of kept the ball rolling for him. And that's a debate. That's probably the most interesting debate from this is on that side. Do we cut our losses with Iwobi, stop starting him, admit that when the window comes, we're probably going to be trying to look to get rid of him anyway? And do we just keep starting Gordon and hope he can become an important player for us in time? See if he can start contributing goals and assists. Who do you start in that position? Do you look to the future, or do you guys still hold some hope in Iwobi really filling the ceiling that he's not looked like he might fill for quite a few years now? But I think he'll start this one. Iwobi, Gray and Townsend, and then in front, if we don't have another option, you know, I can't see Dobbin starting a game at this point. It's too raw. Same with Ellis Sims. Tosin's still not back to all accounts, so it's got to be Rondon again, hasn't it? And I don't think he's been too bad. I think he's getting into fitness. Hopefully another week means another step towards him being match fit. he's still not contributing goals, of course, but I think his hold-up play is getting better, what he's sort of there to do, and let Townsend, Iwobi and Gray play off him. I think that side of his game is getting better again, and that can be very important. That can be just as important as him going out and getting goals, is him bringing the rest of the team in to score. So I think that's the team. Pickford in goal, backline of Coleman, Mina, Godfrey and Luca Dean, Decore and Alan in the central midfield positions, and then Townsend, Gray and Iwobi. That's obviously quite fluid as we move, and Rondon up top. Let me know what you change. Weigh in on the Iwobi versus Gordon debate, centre-back debate. Hopefully we can get another win, keep the ball rolling, and I will see you guys next time.